He's tried to talk to JC. He's down to talking to you. And look at this end.
Cool. He's talking to all of us. He's talking to me. He's talking to JC. He's talking to Yuha.
Now, why did Tran make a call here? I mean, if this is played a little bit differently, money goes in. Why the call?
No. Tran doesn't want. Tran knows he's a much better player than Tony G. He doesn't want to give him a chance to get him with even. He wants to flop a set and have Tony flop top pair and just give him all the money. I mean, you know.
40,000.
But I mean, that's just JC avoiding a trap. You know, he's just avoiding the noose again, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, look, and there's a queen on the flop too, so there's a check on the turn.
Tony bet 40, JC called.
Check. Really, JC doesn't want a deuce here.
Wow, look at that river.
That's a horrible card for JC.
Wild, baby.
$60,000.
Tony should raise it here.
Raised to 160,000.
Oh, beautiful raise. And JC's in a bad spot here.
I mean, JC.
I mean, the Jack is about the worst two cards that could have come for JC because now Tony can only beat him with the queen. He doesn't really put him on kings or aces. So
Queen's good.
that I feel for JC because that was just now he has to listen to Tony go crazy.
I mean, even donkeys can get hands. No one said that bad players are not allowed to get hands. There's no rules, right, Phil Helmuth? You know that. You know that more than anyone in the world.
The businessman is destroying us.
Yes, he's got more than $1 million, Phil. What's happening? What is going on?
I like Helpy's line. The businessman is destroying us. But I'll tell you something. He's made some really good moves today.
There's so many cash games where I've bluffed more money than I've won. I've bluffed off more, and you feel like, wow. I mean, imagine I didn't bluff. Like you bluff off more than $1 million in a session. That is just sick.
In the last session, the last
where do you get $1 million to start
level
with,
of 7 of 15, Tony G won like 700,000.
All the time. It is sick.
I mean,
he got really aggressive and he got really lucky against JC. Let's face it.
Cool.
You could fold.
I know, there's an option. I have all the options left.
What are you raising? Is that what you're doing now? You're going to make a commitment to the pot? Hang on. Think about it.
Raise.
Right. There's Yuha with the raise.
To 95,000 total.
I'm all in.
Here goes Tony G all in again.
Pass.
And I mean, is Yuha starting to have had enough?
Yuha keeps showing. I mean, Tony keeps showing him a 4 or 6 every time he moves in. Yuha may call here.
220 left.
220. Put it in. Put it in, son.
And I think he's going to call because he's going to realize that
be afraid of.
if he doesn't call here, he only has 220,000. It's going to be hard to come back from.
Let's go. It's time to dance. It's time to make a stand.
But he should know that Tony's stronger than usual because JC limped in this hand.
All right, hang on. Let's do this. What's he got in 90?
This is 95 total.
All right, let's do 95. Think about this, buddy.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
All right, put that in. Can you put it in?
Basically, he's not getting far off 2 to 1.
How much do you have at home?
220.
220. All right. Let's put 220 in, and let's think about it together. If you want, we can even hold hands. Hang on. Put it down. There's no rush. There's no rush.
I mean, I warned Yuha, and I've been talking this week, and I told him he's lost way too much money with Ace Rag, and he got away from it.
Choose one card.
That one. 10. You had me crossing.
It was a very good laydown by Yuha, and really, he probably, with that laydown, I like the laydown. I mean, I really like the laydown. You got to give him credit.
I keep feeling you. I feel you so much. It's so sick. It is so sick. You keep bluffing. And all you could do is wait for the proper hand, and you get me. You would get me if you just had the patience. You would get me. You would destroy me. Just wait. You got time. There's no rush. As it is.
Phil, showing cards is highly dangerous. I mean, it's only for experts, really. Tony's pretty good at it, though, isn't he? I mean, he knows what's going on. He knows what he's showing.
Drunk, right? I'm all in. There you
all
go.
In.
You want me to be a drunk? I'll go all in.
Wow.
Wow, just show.
Oh!
Better get it in.
Wow, it's such a big raise.
Like I'm getting called. I gotta get called down eventually.
No, I like to think every time. I mean, just when I get a thinking here.
I reckon both will call me.
Look
How
at
sick
this.
is that?
Wow.
Probably should. That's our best chance.
It's a little unlucky for Tony G here, really. Look at this. Ace Jack, and Ace Queen are out there. This is sick.
Because I'm afraid to lose, JC. I'm afraid to lose when I have the best hand. I have you dominated, completely crushed. I will show you my hand.
Nah, I'm not worried about that.
I will show you both cards.
See, the thing is, I don't even know what you have, what I mean.
I will show you both cards. I promise you.
Doesn't know himself.
I committed a small blind.
No.
Did he even look?
No, I looked. I promise you.
Painful.
What about, is Juha going to snap call this, Phil? Is Juha going to snap
Phil,
call?
You're the greatest in the world, buddy. You are the champion. You're the hero.
I just have a different way of thinking, you know. Like,
No, JC, I like your. What's
10K.
nothing wrong with laying down your hand there? Nothing wrong at all.
Call.
Yeah, I have to call. I mean, I just have to.
Call.
And Helpy has him dominate, and that's why Helpy waited. He figured he could get a 2.5 to 1 favorite. He has it within a few hands.
Who did you have?
No, yeah, you can open.
I don't want to talk about it. No,
220. That's all I'm gonna charge. It's almost like.
This is big. This is pretty big for the game here, Phil.
Juha is a huge favorite. It just so happens JC folded a jack.
This is so sick how these hands are dealt. I mean,
What did you have?
I have an ace. That's all I can tell you.
Ace.
That's how sick
Probably
it is.
not.
And I have a strong ace.
Yeah, ace 9 maybe.
Obviously, I'm not in good shape.
If you call, then he can't call.
Pretty good flop for Juha there. I mean, there's only 2 jacks left.
The hearts locked.
And he has the hearts locked up, the backdoor hearts.
I know. I understand.
That's actually
Wow. 5 or a king, and it's going to be a split pot.
It really opens up the splitters.
I don't want to share.
Choose a king or a 5 or a jack. You can choose 3.
You could choose. I think Juha said, give me a deuce.
Choose a jack or even an ace.
Could be bike time.
Yeah, he's right. An ace splits it here, Phil.
Oh, God.
That splits
Split
it too.
pot. Wow.
3 4s.
220.
King.
No, that's
That's the one we didn't think
It's a
about.
split
Relax,
pot.
buddy. You're getting ahead of yourself.
I didn't get it. Yeah,
You're a professional.
Wow.
This is an embarrassment. You got to tell me. Even I knew it was a
I
chop.
was somehow trying to just avoid like 5 and a king and a jack. I know.
I told you all the cards. I said 4-5 king.
Yeah.
That's how
You
hot
still didn't
Tony's
believe me.
running, Phil. I
For
mean,
some reason,
you
I was
have
like,
finally
man.
found the spot. This is what he was
I'm
playing
officially-
for.
I mean, for an amateur businessman player, understand the board. That was a big lesson for me. Just to learn the whole thing, the variations.
That's good.
I mean, how can you
I don't
talk
think I
over
did
this?
anyway.
They're giving the best commentary right
Are you
now.
happy?
Yeah, I'm happy. I thought I was going home.
Can you clap your hands if you're happy?
I'm not that happy. I'm not that
Come
happy.
on,
I'm not
clap
that
your
happy.
hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Am I getting out of line? Give me a warning. I haven't sworn.
What's that?
I have never abused the dealer yet.
Tony is not out of line.
You are. I'll be out of line.
Ow.
If there was a scale.
You would split it too if you remember.
I'm going to take a little break.
You would split it
I'm
too.
going to leave the hand. You guys decide. I'm going to go for a little walk. I'm going to come back. My hand's alive.
Now, in
He's
a
left the
traditional
table.
tournament, you could not
This is
leave
my
or your
last
hand
minute,
would be
bro.
dead.
You know what they call this? A
move
pub
around,
crawl. In Australia, we call this a pub crawl. Move in,
Call
baby.
from the button.
Move in.
JC's limped here, Phil.
Call.
If you don't move in, I could move in.
Yeah, you can.
And that can
Hey,
be
I
an
told you this is the
embarrassment.
last time you limped.
Are you serious?
Look at
King,
this, Phil.
queen for Helpy?
I'm all in.
Raise
He's
all
got
out.
him! Tran's
got
got him
him.
trapped!
Call.
Wow.
I was gonna do that. I really was gonna do that.
You were?
Yeah.
Sorry.
And Tony G knows he's in
Look
trouble.
at this setup. I mean, that's unbelievable. Ace, queen,
I
ace,
was
jack,
gonna
and ace,
call
jack.
it, but I can't call
King,
You're the
king
best
against
hand.
king, jack against
You're
king,
beating
queen.
me.
Yeah, but he has.
This is
I
sick.
just hope you don't have an ace.
No.
I mean, look, Tony G's very unlucky here. There's just no doubt about it. But this is what J.C. Trent has been waiting for 50 hands.
He set this
Big
up,
hands.
Phil.
He
This
set
is
it up. This is what he's been waiting for.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna call it.
Oh my God, he
little
flopped a
bit.
live
Little bit
draw.
of swing.
Look at
I have
that.
one queen though, so.
He needs spade, spade, or a queen. There's only 3 queens
Three
left in the
out.
deck.
Need to pick up a spade.
Just
or a
no
jack.
way he could hit this, right? I mean,
Even an 8.
I
A
would
date
ta-
with an 8.
I would take the jack.
Take a date with an 8.
I would take the jack.
Date with an 8.
That's a
Gives
bad
you-
card for you. It's a heart also.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Right now, I'll
Whatever he
take
wants, just put it in the
7 or
We
a
have two
queen,
outs in
Phil.
there.
That's
it's
not
a
heart.
heart. He has
Yep.
6
I didn't
outs.
have that.
Tell you what,
Heart
JC, does he
Heart
feel it? Oh.
Bad beat.
And Tran, this double up by Tran, Phil, this opens this game wide again, doesn't it? Just having a look at the chip history worms between Tony G and JC Tran. You can see he lost a big pot. Now JC's got it back, but this is the first dip Tony's taken tonight. Phil. I mean, and you know, G's been running over the games and talking a lot, but he wants to win. You know, if he feels like he needs to switch things up, is he capable of turning the volume